Anchor Home presents the News Hour at 9 with Arnab Goswami.
Senior AAP leader, state convener of the AAP in Tamil Nadu, Santhiru Vasikaran, is joining us from Chennai. Mr. Vasikaran, thank you. Mulk Raj Anand, AAP leader, joining us from Jaipur. Sabha Naqvi is more sympathetic to the AAP on this subject than towards the BJP. Last time she came on the debate, she raised the issue of the responsibility of the Lieutenant Governor. She's joining us from Delhi. We have Manju Kak, writer and activist, saying don't let the BJP get away on this one. I think she's got to make a point on that. So on the other side tonight, Sambit Patra of the BJP, Advaita Kala, author and scriptwriter, Nina Pillai, citizen, columnist, and Monica Arora, advocate of the Supreme Court. And let's debate. And my first question is to you, Mr. Vasikaran. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Mr. Vasikaran, I mean, it's absurd that you have a health minister in Delhi from your party who says that if you go to Google, Google says there's no problem. Google says nobody dies of chikungunya. He's underplaying the issue using Google. I have not heard of something more stupid than that. Mr. Vasikaran, with respect to you, that's not a comment on you, that's on his statement. But why should we let him get away with this Google mantri?
The health minister has done a very good job. He is working for the people. They are working for the people. This blame was done by the BJP. They are totally, from the beginning, this politics also they are taken against Aam Aadmi Party. They don't like, they are not interested in Aam Aadmi development. So this issue is taken in such way. So we think that
no, but how can you? No, Mr. Vasikaran, Mr. Vasikaran, Mr. Vasikaran.
One minute, yes, Aam Aadmi Party's health issues, everything, health schemes was appreciated by throughout the world, even from America. So now they are purposely, they wantedly, the LG is the authority. He wants only the authority. He wants only the authority. He is not taking any responsibility.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. Vasikaran? A simple question. When did you last come to Delhi and take stock of the health situation of Delhi? Did you come in this season? Post-monsoon, have you come to Delhi, sir?
Yeah, not in this season. I have came before. But what I'm saying, the MCD
sir, I can understand.
The Delhi government.
So please,
the three corporations,
they have to take the situation. They are the responsible for taking the preventive measures. Don't be insensitive by shouting. We can have this blame game, sir, but it is absolutely insensitive.
No, they have to take the preventive measures.
Sir,
they have not done it. Aam Aadmi has done very good. They have done very good. They have started lot of mohalla clinics.
Don't read out
this
essay of yours.
And everything. They have done it.
Sir, don't read out this class essay of yours. Stop.
See, what is happening?
Be sensitive. For God's sake, be sensitive to the people of Delhi.
See, the BJP, the health minister is responsible.
And here you are making fun of those people.
LG must come out. LG must come out.
Your minister.
What you are not taking?
What are you saying? Your minister is doing a fantastic work. He is a good man.
Accusing
he is saying go and Google. No one dies of chikungunya. No one dies of chikungunya. Do you agree with that?
Sir, this is a responsibility. Now the minister and everybody told today. Everybody has the responsibility.
No.
All 7 MPs have the responsibility.
Are you going to buy
MLAs have the responsibility. All 225 councillors have the responsibility.
No one dies of chikungunya.
Everybody must join and fight for this.
Nothing but a media hype.
Should not blame only the AAP. Should not blame only the AAP. Everybody has a central government who acts. Prime Minister goes throughout the world.
Be sensitive.
Whether any function stops here.
What is the topic?
Blaming anyone is not right.
Sir, can I ask
you a
question?
Not right. Blaming.
Do you agree with what the...
Try to do the best.
My God. Will you keep quiet for a while? Sir, will you be sensitive towards this very sensitive issue? Let's have
one second. We have Mulk Raj Anand from... One second, Sambit. We have Mulk Raj Anand from Jaipur who also is coming in. You're showing some papers out there. Let the political debate begin first. We'll get the others. आप क्या दिखा रहे हैं Mulk Raj Anand जी? आप क्या दिखा रहे हैं बोलिए।
जी संबित जी, आपने मेरे साथी से तो पूछ लिया कि दिल्ली कब आए थे, आप जयपुर कब आए। जिस तरीके से प्रोपगंडा बना रहे हैं कि पूरा का पूरा महामारी जयपुर में, सॉरी दिल्ली में छाई हुई है चिकनगुनिया, पूरा हिंदुस्तान का दिल्ली में, इसका क्या मतलब है? ये देखिए राजस्थान के स्वास्थ्य मंत्री राजेंद्र राठौर को भी चिकनगुनिया हुआ, जो कि सबसे हाई प्रोफाइल जगह में रहते हैं। ये देखिए घर घर में चिकनगुनिया, डॉक्टर घर में चिकनगुनिया।
तो इसके बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे? दिल्ली के पीछे पूछेंगे तो हम उससे भाग जाएंगे, ये ठीक नहीं है ना सर? सुनिए
फूड राज्य राजस्थान तो फूड राज्य है, दिल्ली में तो एमसीडी जिम्मेवार है चिकनगुनिया के लिए। अगर सत्येंद्र जैन ने बोला कि गूगल में, तो उन्होंने ये
सर आराम से बोलिए, माइक लगा है, आराम से बोलिए, शांति से बोलिए, सुनाई दे रहा है। सर देखिए, आप ठीक सवाल पूछ रहे हैं। पूरे देश में अगर बीमारी फैल रहा है, आप हमसे सवाल पूछिए, हम जवाब देंगे। मगर जब आप सवाल पूछेंगे तो मैं कहूंगा नहीं, सवाल मत पूछिए, कोई मरता नहीं है चिकनगुनिया से। मुझे फिनलैंड में अभी घूमने दीजिए, मुझे विदेश में अभी घूमने दीजिए, मुझसे सवाल मत पूछिए।
मोदी जी भी बाहर जाते हैं तो क्या पीएमओ का काम बंद हो जाता है? अगर मोदी जी विदेश जाते हैं तो क्या पीएमओ का काम बंद हो जाता है?
डोंट ब्रिंग मोदी जी इनटू एवरी इशू।
डिप्टी सीएम
डोंट बिहेव एज एन ऑर्डिनरी आरपीएन। He just is not. Please don't behave like this.
नहीं तो आप
मोदी जी भी बाहर जाते हैं,
एक्सेप्ट करते रहेंगे। नहीं, आप झूठ बोलते रहेंगे और हम एक्सेप्ट करते रहेंगे। इसी तरीके से आप लोगों ने प्याज घोटाले के
मिस्टर वसीकरण इज बैक। मिस्टर वसीकरण,
प्याज घोटाला कहाँ आ गया चिकनगुनिया में? शांत हो जाइए, बैठ जाइए,
आरोप लगाते हैं,
शांत हो जाइए, तबीयत खराब हो जाएगी, बैठ जाइए, गला खराब हो जाएगा।
अभी क्या है कि पंजाब में सरकार बदलने वाली है, सरकार
पंजाब जम्मू सब जाएंगे, आप बैठिए, शांत हो जाइए, गला खराब हो जाएगा। आराम से बोलिए, माइक लगा है, आराम से। सर प्लीज एक बात में हाथ जोड़ के आपसे बोलूंगा, बहुत सेंसिटिव इश्यू है, इसमें एक दूसरे पे चिल्लाइए मत, पहले सुन लीजिए हमारी बात, फिर आप उत्तर दीजिए, आराम से दीजिए। सर, व्हेन some people of Delhi asked a question to Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, ki Arvind Kejriwal, the whole team, all the ministers are absconding. Then do you know what Mr. Arvind Kejriwal said? Mr. Arvind Kejriwal's reply was, I cannot even buy a pen worth ₹10. So don't ask me any question if people are dying of chikungunya. Go and ask the Prime Minister. Let me enjoy in Punjab. Let my ministers be in Goa. Let them be in Finland. Sir, 1 करोड़ का समोसा। अरे सर शांत।
दिल्ली उच्च न्यायालय ने बोल दिया कि आप अरविंद केजरीवाल के पास कोई क्षेत्राधिकारी नहीं है।
आपने पढ़ा नहीं है साहब? नहीं, ऐसा नहीं बोला है, तो रिजाइन कर दीजिए। तो ये पैसा क्यों खर्च कर रहे जनता का? अगर कुछ अधिकार ही नहीं है, 1 करोड़ का समोसा खाने का अधिकार है। He can have 1 crore samosa. What of samosa? He can spend 526 crore on his own advertisement, and he has no powers of chikungunya and dengue. सर मैं आपको उदाहरण देता हूं, सुनिए।
चिकनगुनिया में एमसीडी ने क्या कितने लोगों को नोटिस भेजा?
ऐसे लड़िए मत।
सफाई की व्यवस्था तो एमसीडी जो 9 साल से आपके पास है,
शांत हो जाइए, शांत हो जाइए, बैठ जाइए,
जिस तरह से हॉस्पिटल की बातें कर रहे हो,
I thought it is English channel.
जिस तरह संदीप जी आप हॉस्पिटल की बातें दिल्ली की दिखा रहे हो, वो बिल्कुल ही झूठ है, उससे कहीं ज्यादा हालत राजस्थान की राजधानी जयपुर में
मैं नहीं दिखा रहा हूँ, मीडिया दिखा रही है। सर थोड़ा शांत होइए, मुझे उत्तर देने दीजिए। सर दिस इज इंडियन चैनल, नॉट अ हिंदी और इंग्लिश चैनल।
This is English channel or Hindi channel? I cannot understand. I'm speaking from Chennai.
No. This is an Indian channel, sir. All the languages are important. Let's respect all.
Then I speak in Tamil, whether you can understand.
Sir, let's not demean Hindi, sir. This is not a debate on Hindi or English. Everything is equally important. We respect.
How can I understand? How can I join the debate?
Because one of your colleagues was
now it is a language
Hindi, sir. I have to answer in Hindi. One of your colleagues asked me in Hindi. What can I do? Your Aam Aadmi Party colleague was speaking in Hindi, so I had to answer him in Hindi.
Not Aam Aadmi Party, Tamil Nadu. I am talking from here.
But this is an all India debate, no sir. So he asked me in Hindi, I had to answer him in Hindi, or to you I will reply in English. Now listen, sir, when the odd even formula was going on, do you remember how Mr. Kejriwal was advertising?
Sambit and Mr. Vasikaran, stop. Both of you now stop. Sambit, stop. Sambit, stop. No, stop. I'm going to moderate this. Now hold on, Sambit. Hold on. Enough. Good. Thank you very much. Issue is on the Google Mantri. Let's not lose focus. I think it's strange, it's demeaning, it's insulting. As Sabha, you must accept it's insulting when 12 people have died.
Yes.
And the health minister says, 1 minute, the health minister says, Google tells me there's no problem. गूगल का जमाना है, गूगल में देख लीजिए, कोई चिकनगुनिया से मरता नहीं, 12 लोग मर चुके हैं, हजारों लोगों की संख्या में लोग अफेक्ट हो चुके हैं. It's the attitude you are bringing. You understand, Sabha? The attitude is of undiluted arrogance.
Yes. So can I speak now, Arnab?
Yes, please.
So first of all, I have no doubt, and that the entire tone, the entire tenor has been very bad of the Aam Aadmi Party, and I think the health minister's statement is very highly insensitive, because a poor man can die of anything. A malnourished man can get a fever and die of anything, and we are in the middle of a health crisis.
So you're supporting
So this is
Satyendra
highly
Jain, and you're saying people are dying of
articulation.
malnourishment,
But
not
allow me,
chikungunya.
and after that I'll keep
No, but
quiet to
you're
make
trying.
one point in
One
your
second.
program,
One minute.
Arnab. Allow me, I want to make one point. One point, can I finish it?
Go on.
I want to just allow me to say one
Go
thing.
on.
We are facing a health crisis, and I want to use this program to make one point, Arnab. This is a public health crisis, and we are cutting our health budgets, and we, among the BRIC nations, we have the lowest. Sambit, you should be on my side on this. As a nation, we should be worried. We are spending 1.3%
not a Harvard
of our
lecture.
GDP on health. Among all the BRICS
Please save
nations,
this
it's between
speech of yours for a
3.5
Harvard
to
lecture,
8.5.
Sabhaji.
I'm sure
Sabha,
Sambit
you have
would agree with me. He's a doctor.
Please, Sabha, this is
not
not
a
about
party
Sambit Patra.
situation.
You spoke about
I
10
feel
seconds against
this is
Satyendra
I
Jain,
want to
and now
flag
you
this
talk
issue,
about
and
the
I will
budget.
keep quiet after this.
You don't know.
This
To
is a
be
very
sensitive,
critical
you don't
issue.
need budget, Sabha.
We only invest.
No,
we are not
no, Sabha,
investing
you are
in public
absolutely
health.
wrong. Sabha,
The country is
absolutely
not
wrong.
investing in
Remember, to be
public health. As
sensitive,
a
you don't
country,
need a budget.
I'm not blaming
The
you.
health
Even the
minister
Congress
does not need a huge
was
budget
removing
to
itself
be
from the public
sensitive.
health sector. Please let me finish.
My God, this. No,
Congress
you're
is
wrong.
also doing it.
Sabha, you are
We are
not
just
to the
handing
point.
over super
No, Sabha,
specialty
in order to
hospitals.
protect the
private
Aam
sector
Aadmi
is
Party,
booming,
you
and
are
we
trying to
retreating
deliver
from
a
the public
Harvard
sector.
lecture over here.
That is a
That is
tragedy.
not going to work.
That is why we have
That is
tragedies
not
like
going to
this.
work.
It's not a lecture. I'm
Sabha,
giving you
tell
facts,
me.
Sambit.
It's a lecture.
I don't know why you can't
you
rise
spoke
above
only
party
10
thing
seconds.
and
You will
Sabha,
speak only 10 seconds against the
1
Aam
minute.
Aadmi Party.
Sambit and
And then you
Sabha.
will go in the budget of
Sambit and Sabha.
2016.
Sambit and Sabha, the problem is all of you want to come in with your prepared speeches, and I'm not prepared to accept that. 1 minute, Sabha, 1 minute. You asked me for some time, but you can't take away from the subject. I will not allow you, Sabha, to move away from the subject. This is not some general lecture on the public health situation in India, and hence I think that the point you are making is absolutely irrelevant in the context of the immediate crisis that is going on in Delhi. You cannot on the Newshour say, you know what, there's a serious problem with public health facilities. There should be an improvement of infrastructure. People should get together. Let's talk. Let's solve the situation. Because I feel, Sabha, you are deliberately doing this because you don't want to talk about the problem in Delhi right now. And you are doing this to avoid the basic issue of accountability. I lost the line there with Sabha. 1 minute, Sabha. 1 minute. 1 minute. Sabha, we remain focused. We remain focused.
No,
please.
I am ready to talk.
Sabha, remain focused. Remain focused. Let's remain focused. This is like people who in the middle of a riot.
But I think this is an important issue, and I want to flag it.
Sabha, 1 second. Sabha, listen. Let's not have an NGO type discussion going on here. This is like people who say in the middle of a riot, let's have a conference on police reforms. I mean, let's not be absurd here, Sabha. You know exactly what we are talking about. There is a crisis. And if you don't know the ingredients of this crisis, let me say what the ingredients of the crisis are, please. Number of people in Delhi over 18-20 million. Number of people affected from vector-borne diseases 2,800 reported. Only chikungunya 1,700, only dengue 1,100. At least 1,158 cases reported, with 390 of them reported in the first 10 days of September. Right? Number of people who have died of chikungunya 12. Number of people who have died of dengue 12. Health minister says nothing has happened. That's what he says. Nothing's happened. Nobody's died. Google tells me nobody ever dies. That's what I hear him say, Advaita. Any doubts about it? Nobody dies.
No,
and 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
सत्येंद्र जैन ने ये बोला है,
एक मिनट
फिर से चला लीजिए कि नॉर्मली चिकनगुनिया से कोई डेथ नहीं होती. अगर इम्यूनिटी पावर कम होती है, कोई आदमी है उसको चिकनगुनिया होती है. चिकनगुनिया होती है तो उसके ऊपर ज्यादा इफेक्ट करती है, बट नॉर्मली गूगल से ये बोला है, जो उन्होंने बोला वो भी सही है, जो आप
Mr. Mulkraj Anand, 1 minute. I was.
No, it's absolutely wrong. Don't check false information.
Can I get Advaita on the screen, please, if I may?
That is reported in the medical books. That is a known fact. So please don't distort the fact over here.
1 second. Can I get?
And my sincere advice is, ministers and non-experts should not transgress and should not try to trespass into the zone, which is not their domain.
Sambit, 1
Let the
minute.
experts talk about it.
Sambit, 1 minute. My question to Mr. Vasikaran is this. Mr. Vasikaran, you can come in and I'll get Advaita to respond. I think Manju Kak hasn't spoken yet. She has a question or two here. Nina hasn't spoken yet. And Monica Arora, I'm just coming to you. Just consider this fact, Mr. Vasikaran. You know there's a crisis in Delhi. You may admit it or not admit it. In this situation,
Yes, I know that.
please tell me, how does the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, because Arvind Kejriwal has not been well for some time, how does the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi refuse to come back to Delhi? He's refusing to come back. People are calling him, saying, Mr. Deputy Chief Minister, there is a health crisis in Delhi. Everybody is complaining. People are saying in every second family, there is a person who's affected by chikungunya. I don't believe these numbers which are reported, because anecdotally I feel the numbers are much higher. But in the middle of this, there were phone calls made. to the Deputy Chief Minister. He says, I am not coming back till 18th or 19th. I am in Helsinki. I am doing a conference. I am busy. So Mr. Vasikaran, Deputy Chief Minister says, I am busy, I don't care. Health Minister says, Google says there's no problem. And you want, and writes a letter to the centre saying, please call a meeting of all states, because the problem is that people from outside Delhi are coming and filling up our hospitals. So immediately politicized it. I mean, sir, please tell me.
There was a health minister. There was a health secretary. There was a health secretary. That health secretary was replaced by the LG.
Oh my God.
Then the man who the previous health secretary
Sambit
was
is back on
doing
the debate.
well in
Sambit on the right.
clinics and other health clinics.
I mean, what?
Then now you are blaming the others.
What are these excuses,
Modi ji
sir?
is travelling
There
throughout
is no
the world.
health minister.
Whether any
Forget
thing
the
has
health
stopped here.
secretary.
Anything is stopped here. See, the health secretary is there. People should go there. They are appointed by the LG.
So all this chikungunya problem is because of the health
you are blaming of going outside here. See, ministers will be going up and down. But the administration should be there. Modi is traveling throughout the world. Any administration stopped here, you can blame Modi. You can blame Modi in this. See, so many people killed in Kashmir.
Mr. 1 second, I'll try a second time. I'll try a second time. Sambit, wait. Sambit, wait. I'll ask a second time. I'm asking you second time. Thiru Vasikaran, please hear me. Mr. Vasikaran, hear me. Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi should have come back a long time back. He has told his people that he instead... Sir, 1 minute. Sir, please.
You are right.
Sir, please tell me. He has told his people that I need to study the European educational system. I am in Helsinki to study the European educational system. And people are dying. Is it fair to the 4 million electorate, 5 million electorate?
Health minister is here.
Sir, please, what are you saying? The Chief Minister is absent because he is not well. This is too much. Sir, this is too much. No, I don't understand whether you have any ethics left here. The 1 second. Sambit, wait. Sambit 1 minute. Sambit 1 second. 1 minute. The Chief Minister is absent because of medical reasons. The Deputy Chief Minister flies off to Helsinki and says, I am not coming back. I am studying the European educational system in Helsinki. The Health Minister says there is no problem because there is on Google tells me nobody dies. Every day the death toll is rising. I don't know what to do here. Advaita is on the debate. Advaita, Nina Pillai, Advaita on the debate. Let's take this forward. Advaita, please. This is far too much.
Everybody has to, but you should not accuse. Only the health minister is here. He will take care.
I don't believe it.
He is taking care.
I don't believe it.
Other Kapil Misra is here. They are also doing it. They are all doing the work.
जो 45 करोड़
Watch it. Advaita, please.
Everyone's making diagnosis here. Chikungunya doesn't kill. I think the diagnosis listening to this debate is really Modi derangement syndrome. You know, everything has to be blamed back on Modi. What we're not looking at is the actual situation on the ground. Do you know today at a hospital there was patients and doctors, overworked doctors, actually came to blows. This is something that was reported in the media. This is the kind of stress that you're seeing on the ground. So rather than deflecting, I think what AAP does not understand is the issue that people have is with their response really after this epidemic has broken out. There has been denial, there has been insensitivity, and there has been an absolute lack of taking any accountability. Nobody is parking this all in their zone, but their response has been very, very problematic, and that is why there is this response. Secondly, let us okay, then let's look at what the health minister is doing. Let's look at what the health minister is doing. I'm ready to look at it with facts. Let me look at it with facts. When you know,
wants only the authority, not taking the responsibility to others.
Let me finish. The health minister, now that you know that there is an epidemic, is there a rapid response team? Your hospitals are over flooding. Is there any kind of team that goes to high-risk areas that identifies the poor, that identifies those living under flyovers?
Nobody is talking about that.
Can I finish?
Absolutely.
I'm talking about people, sir. I'm not talking about your politics.
Hold on
to your politics.
Absolutely.
Please hold on to your
everyone.
politics.
All MPs, MLAs, 125 councillors, everybody has the responsibility.
Hold on to your politics. I'm talking about the people here. I'm talking about the Aam Aadmi. I'm talking about the Aam Aadmi. I am talking about the Aam Aadmi. Hold on to your politics. Hold on to your politics. There need to be rapid response teams. There are people in high-risk areas, the poor, people who live under flyovers, who cannot even afford these tests, who can't even make it to hospitals. You need mobile clinics who go out there, who identify those people. Where are those teams? You have an epidemic. You have an epidemic. Where are those teams? You're putting advertisements out in newspapers now, post facto. Where is the action on the ground? I want answers to this, sir. I don't want your politics. I'm not interested. You have Sambit Patra on the panel.
Not politics. I'm not talking politics. This was made politics.
But you
this is what making a people. This other parties are making politics. We are not making politics.
I've asked a question.
We are the people doing the
question. Do you have an answer?
This model, they have to
I have a question.
That's what
I have a question. I have a question which was left unanswered, and my question is very simple: that there is a health crisis in Delhi. It's a national capital. It's a major health crisis. Okay. And the Aam Aadmi Party feels that studying the educational system in Finland is more important than finding a solution to the health crisis in Delhi. I want an explanation of that. How is studying the educational system in Finland more important than helping the people of Delhi at a time of crisis? Please explain that, sir, and don't dodge it in any way. Please tell me. Maybe I'm missing something.
No. See, this program is not new.
So Chikungunya is killing the people of Delhi. Your deputy chief minister is refusing to come back from Finland.
Yeah. All will be. The discussion is going on. They will be coming back. They will be working for it.
Discussion going on. Discussion going on to come back. Manju Kak, what's going on here?
They will come. He will come back. You people don't make politics. That is things there. What I told all ministers, even prime minister is going everywhere.
Make fun over here.
The administration is different. Administration is ordered by the LG.
Sambit
that you are not blaming. Home ministry. We are working. We are taking responsibility. We are also working together.
Our health minister is spokesperson. You should please be quiet for a while. Don't make fun of Delhi. Don't make fun of the people who are dying. Don't make fun of the people who are suffering. Enough is enough. You are saying they will return because
that's what we are working.
They want these debates and discussions and they will come back.
Our volunteers are getting inside and working everywhere.
What a drama company you all are. Working where? Working in Finland. Working everywhere. Working in Finland, working in Goa.
Compare with that.
Abandoned Delhi for which you are elected primarily.
Everybody
he will come back when? He will come back when?
We are working for it. You are making.
What you are worried of, what you are working of, your deputy chief minister is absconding, sir. This is a serious issue. Don't try to defend the indispensable.
Health minister is here.
When did he come to station? When did he come to station? Can you tell? I ask you. I challenge you. Will the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson able to answer when the health minister returned to Delhi? And after how many months will he be able to tell that? Do you know for
Yes.
2 months? 2 months Arvind Kejriwal is not in Delhi.
You
Do you
want
know
to
that?
blame the health secretary. You talk about the health secretary. What he is doing?
Oh, we should not talk about the chief minister. We should not talk about the deputy
I'd
chief
like to
minister.
pick up.
We should not talk about the health minister. We should not talk about the health minister. We have to talk about the health secretary. Make him the chief minister then.
Right. One sec. One second. One
I
second.
cannot
Now,
hear
since he
everything
relies on Google,
properly.
since he relies on Google, Manju Kak is on the debate. Manju
cannot hear
Kak,
properly.
Nina Pillai hasn't spoken,
Please
and
make
Sabha,
me
I'm
get
coming
my
back to you.
earphone
Manju Kak,
perfect.
please.
Arnav,
Manju
let me
Kak. Manju Kak, concerned citizen of
make
Delhi,
my
let her
earphone
speak.
perfect.
Let her speak. Manju Kak.
Sambit Patra, can you tell me what did the MCD do with the 45 crore जो स्वच्छ भारत अभियान का पैसा था? How did they prepare for this epidemic? And frankly, you know, Sambit Patra, you tend to bring the debate down to the lowest common denominator. It lacks all intellectual
How come,
rigor for your party or anything.
No, how
Please
come,
talk
ma'am?
at a
You are
level
trying-
of doing something for the
ma'am.
citizen.
If you try to defend a minister who says that people do not
I'm
die
not
of
defending a
chikungunya,
minister.
that
I'm
is the
telling you,
lowest
give me the
denominator.
accounts of the
That is the
Swachh
lowest
Bharat
denominator,
Abhiyan.
ma'am. With all due
जो
respect, I
45
say that.
करोड़ थे, वो
All
कहाँ
those who
गए?
think they're
वो
intellectual
आपने
and
सिर्फ
in that
टीवी
they
के
try to
सामने
beat
झाड़ू
Bharatiya
लगाई।
Janata Party and defend the ones
आप
who are
सिर्फ
wrong.
टीवी के सामने
Are the
झाड़ू
ones who
लगाते।
have to
MCD का
introspect
corruption
whether
कहाँ
that
गया?
is intelligentsia.
Certainly Manish Sisodia
I'll answer
should
that,
be
ma'am.
here. But does
मैं
it
उत्तर
absolve
दूंगा।
you?
मैं उत्तर
What
दूंगा।
about you? What have you done?
I'll answer
You
that.
control the MCD.
You have asked a question, let me sincerely address that. You have
Oh,
asked a
please
question, let me
forget your semantics. Forget your semantics. मेरे कान
No,
पक
ma'am.
गए आपके semantics सुन सुन
Did
के।
you read the semantics of the health
आप कोई
minister?
solid
You
चीज
cannot read
बताते
the
हैं।
semantics of the health
आप
minister.
कोई चीज ऐसी
The health
बताते हैं जो
minister
हाँ
of the
viewers
health-
सुनना
the health
चाहता है।
minister of the capital of India says that this is a false, this is an artificial problem.
that your only
This is not
slogan?
a problem in Delhi.
Yes, the
It
health
is a
minister
media
should
hype.
not have
And
said it.
intelligent people like you will never criticize them. Will never criticize them because all
Mr.
they have to do
Sambit
is to criticize
Patra,
Bharatiya Janata
can
Party.
you keep silent for a minute?
No.
Yes, the
Not at
health
all.
minister should
you
not
are
have
making
said
fun
that.
of people who are dying of chikungunya, saying that
Can
Google,
you keep
people do not
silent
die
for
of
a minute, or
chikungunya.
is this
I
only
would
your
not-
show?
No.
Is
I
this
would
only a
not
Sambit
allow
Patra
people like
show?
You all to make fun of people who
Sambit,
are
listen
Who
to
are you
her.
not to allow me?
Sambit,
Who are you not to allow me?
Trying to defend
Who are
the
you not to allow me to say
Sambit, one
something?
minute.
From the
Sambit, stop. Let her speak. Let Manju Kak have a say. She listened to you patiently. She disagreed with you for 25 minutes, but she listened to you.
Yes, I agree.
But she listened to you.
By
Yes, I agree. I
monopolizing
would
this
listen to her.
debate with your inane comments.
I would listen to her and answer to her as well.
Yes, I am saying yes, the health minister showed very bad manners and a lack of sensitivity in the statements he made. They were wrong. Yes, Manish Sisodia should be here pronto. But what about your MCD? And do not monopolize the debate by your sloganeering. This is a debate, this is not a sloganeering contest. And you bring the debate down to the lowest common denominator, Mr. Sambit Patra. You do not own Times Now.
I just
And you will not monopolize the debate.
Not at all. Not at all. There is an anchor who would look into who would speak and who would not speak.
Sambit, Sambit, let her finish. Sambit, let her finish. No, Sambit, you let her finish. Sambit, let her finish. Sambit, she heard you. You let her finish. No, 1 second. Respect the rules of engagement out here. You let her finish. You let her finish.
You have a broad.
You let her finish. You let her finish. She is putting questions to you, and just as you are putting questions,
ready to answer.
Sambit, you are not Sambit Patra. You are not, and I'm saying this on record tonight, that yes, I think
I'm ready to answer.
Sambit, do not interfere. Sambit, do not. I'm telling you, do not. And I repeat and underline tonight, do not monopolize the debate. 1 second, Manju Kak, let me bring some order into the debate. The issue here is this. First of all, rules of engagement. You have a panelist who's been quiet for 25 minutes. When she's coming back, I think it is appropriate to give her the space to respond and fair. Second point, I place on record, the AAP government, the AAP politicians are utterly irresponsible and insensitive. The health minister doesn't care at all, otherwise he wouldn't be making fun of the people by one day saying nobody dies, the second day saying do a Google search to check my facts. I think the deputy chief minister is obsessed with traveling abroad. We should count the number of days he's been traveling abroad. He left in the middle of a crisis and he's refusing to come back. That is beyond tragic. But that does not mean, Sambit Patra, that everything that you are saying or you have done is correct.
No, you're right.
And Sambit,
right, Mr. Goswami.
Sambit, 1 minute, please, if I may. Please remember this always. You're not beyond questioning. Now let Manju Kak have
You're
a say.
right.
Manju Kak,
I agree.
thank you. I don't need.
Manju
She's
ji,
a
to the
citizen of
extent
Delhi.
that MCD should be questioned.
She's a citizen of
I'm
Delhi.
ready to
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Sambit, I also place on record tonight. I also place on record tonight. 1 second. I place on record tonight. 1 minute. That's not the first time Manju Kak's come on my debate, and I have rarely seen an absolutely non-partisan participant who has questioned everyone from AAP to BJP to Samajwadi Party without fear or favor. To the JDU, she spared no one. So Sambit, with respect to you, please do not insinuate, that she's speaking as a citizen. She's speaking as a citizen. She has a right to speak as a citizen. It is her turn now. Manju Kak, take the floor. Manju Kak, Sambit now, Manju Kak is speaking. Manju Kak, Atul Vasan, welcome to the debate. Manju Kak.
Every Indian citizen, regardless of political orientation, appreciated Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. बहुत बढ़िया चीज है, होनी चाहिए, and it is a flagship thing. We all agree, regardless of our political orientation. What is the MCD doing with the funds they've received for Swachh Bharat Abhiyan? You answer that, Sambit Patra. Or you're simply sounding like one of those parrots who keep on repeating the same thing all the time.
I have the accounts of that money. If you only allow me, I can answer that for the people of Delhi. Yes, ma'am. Now my answer is, as far as the 31 odd crore rupees, I don't know the exact amount, the 31 odd crore rupees that the 45 crore. It had two parts to it. Almost 31 was supposed to be spent for the Swachh Bharat mission that the central government had. That the amount was received. They were tendering, not that modern machines were not present for Malba. Sun to lijiye, meri baat sun lijiye. As far as the desilting of the drains were concerned, 8 machines or 9 machines were tendered, and that amount has gone for that, to get new machines, to procure new machines. So it is not that the money has not been utilized or it is lying unutilized. It is being utilized in a rightful manner. But still, ma'am, you have a right to question us. Delhi people have the right to question us because we are in MCD. But that does not mean that when you question us, I should say no. You
full of corruption to the bottomest level.
Well, ma'am, I can understand your concern. Ma'am, I can well understand your question.
You're a doctor.
I understand your question.
My concern.
I understand your concern. I want to address it also. And I would say, well, yes, there must have been certain mistakes which we are answerable to.
Certain mistakes?
And yes, we call for a healthy debate. But that does not mean that we should...
Why don't you show it by action? जरूर आप पार्टी is faulty.
Here the Delhi government is trying to shift this blame. बिल्कुल अगर योगदान है तो हम वेट करेंगे.
Can I come in here?
We will answer.
All right. Manju Kak, 1 second. Manju Kak, stop. Manju Kak, with your permission, I'd like to take this forward. I find the moments which are most empowering on the program when aware citizens come and take on politicians of any hue. So Sambit, feel uncomfortable tonight a little bit. Because I think Sambit, just 1 minute. Sambit, just 1 minute. 1 minute.
जी मैं आपकी पार्टी की बॉस होती तो आपको तो पहले ही निकाल देती है.
1 second, nothing personal, Manju Kak, nothing personal.
This is an uncalled for statement.
Okay, Sambit, all right.
आप अरविंद केजरीवाल को निकालिए पहले.
Ordinary citizen.
आप अरविंद केजरीवाल को निकालिए. आप अगर देखिए, you have sympathy for Arvind Kejriwal. We all know that. आप उनको निकालिए.
Again,
sympathy for Arvind Kejriwal.
My question is.
I have admiration for what he did.
1 second. Coming into the debate, Nina Pilla is making a point. Atul Vasan, I know you're shaking your head. I'm going to come in with you in a minute. Nina, please. Nina.
Arnav, yeah. This is chikungunya and dengue. They're preventable diseases, and if adequate steps had been taken, instead of all this shrill, divisive politics that we have going on right now, it could have been managed. Right now, it's an epidemic. It could become a pandemic if steps are not taken very urgently and all the water bodies that are still and our breeding grounds are not addressed immediately. We have to, Arnav, I said it's the government in place in Delhi seems to have abdicated its role because they are the most responsible. Yes, MCD and then further on responsibility, but they have abdicated their responsibility. They're divisive, they're shrill, they're anarchists, and they just deny their own responsibility and their own, you've got a deputy chief minister. Why do you have a deputy chief minister? Is to take the role of the chief minister if he's not there. And at the end of the day, you can keep blaming each other, but there is absolute unfeeling there is no feeling for the Aam Aadmi who is dying like flies on the street. We are doing our own spraying, we are doing our own health checks, but it is just not enough. Everyone is worried about getting chikungunya because it is a lifelong disease. You may not die immediately, but you will die eventually. And I think this gentleman should stop talking because he's had his say and I have not had my say. You have to keep quiet, sir, because you have all left the city. You have scams, you have scandals, you have sleaze, but you are not able to take the responsibility of a disease that is just making